Yo, what's up, guys? I know it's been a while since I've been on and all that. Just trying to get things together. Trying to like lay down so you can get up type of deal, or not quite lay down, but you stay low till you get high. Yeah, I'm still low. I feel like a lot of people, try to put a facade in the front end, and it's like, I have things, and I'm grateful for that. Like I have a car, I have a house that I rent. I have family. I have, a job. I have side things that I'm doing and stuff like that. And not much of those, but I'm trying to grow them and just do better in all, types of ways. I'm trying to get better at selling. Currently I'm still working my full-time job. I actually just started doing DoorDash on the side. I'm actually doing that right now. I was just sitting down for a little bit. And the first day I did it for like 3 hours and I made $80, which was pretty good. Another day was like 2 hours, made $30. Another day was another 2 hours. It was like 3 hours though, made like $30. Yesterday though, I actually don't remember what I made yesterday, but I made like $40-50 yesterday. But I was out for like 4 or 5 hours. The minimum wage on that, let's say $10. Earlier today I was out for an hour. I made $20. So far I've been out, I'm actually not sure, probably like 30 minutes. Right now I'm actually sitting, and right now I was like, I wanted to make a video at one point. I'll just do it now, but I'm in a hot spot, so I'm trying to see that if I get one I might stop. And but I already made $20 an hour. Right now I made $8, and I think I've been doing it for about 30 minutes though. So you got to see where you're at with things, what works for you, if it'll be better for you. I've thought about, since I've only really going to be probably doing it on like weekends for now, some days during the week, but like for dinner time, think about maybe doing like Grubhub as well. And then I can have, I'll do one day of just Grubhub and learning it, while then DoorDash, I can do both of them kind of at the same time. So I'm in a smaller area, 'cause I'm trying not to be too far from my house, but in a place too that most time there's better parking in these areas and things like that. And man, I always took some bad ones at first. I'm trying to do quick deliveries. I'll even sometimes take a super low, like $2, $3, $4, $5, $6, or 2 to 5, I would say, because 2 is low. I'll take a 2 to 5 order just because it's like a mile. I'll pick up the food and it'll be 5 minutes to get there, sometimes less. And that's how I did good the first day. For my 3 hours, I did 11 services, or 11 runs. It wasn't bad. Sometimes you can get tip decent. Originally, that day I made the $80. It was 25%. I mean, $25 from DoorDash, and the rest was all tips. So you lean on tips a lot. Sometimes if you're lucky, they might toss you a tip even after you deliver the food. But I guess most times they already pre-do a tip. So you can kind of see how worth it is for you. Man, I'll tell you this, if you do it, say no. There's so many trips. Right yesterday, my whole day got messed up from the get. I'm in Chicago, and I was heading to an area that's like northwest side, and I'm going more by like the suburbs. And it was like, do some stuff on the way. It was like dash on the way, okay. And there was a place from me that I recognized. I knew it was in the area, and I seen the name of it. I look at how far it was, look at any information. I just click on it, get the food. It took them like 10 minutes. They weren't even ready for the food. They were dragging to get it together. It was a little company though. And the drive was 26 minutes away. I went all the way to Oak Park. From Oak Park, I started going west side. I ended up at a Popeyes with bulletproof windows. And then I started making my way back. And sometimes I did do a couple, I ended up by the Brickyard, and I started doing some orders around there, but it was pushing me back the way I kind of came from. I was going from there to like Portage a little bit, but I was trying to get more like northwest. Man, but I'll say this, I'm not even mad at the times I was mad, because it's a learning experience. You have to do it, and you just kind of test the waters, things like that, and just see how, you have to figure out how to do it, the rules, regulations, how you get paid. And then you start doing it, and you'll gain experience from there. It's not bad overall. Currently I'm studying for my insurance exam for my life insurance, and I passed my pre-testing stuff, but man, it was just so much information. It's just like, I just feel like I don't know everything. And it's like, they're only probably gonna be like 100 to like maybe 150 max on my test. But yet I had 13 modules. My whole first module was like 30 pages of reading, and it was like a 20 to 30 questionnaire, and then you have a bunch of other modules. So it went over like so much, it was like overly. So right now, I'm paying for a tutor, and I just hope pans out, man. I'm just so bad at studying. I don't learn that way when it comes to like watching the video. But I watch videos better than I do when it comes to me having to read it. At least in the video, sometimes people can explain it and give like video. So, I got DoorDash popping up. But I'm trying to do the better thing, because if I take my test, I don't pass, I lose $100. I can't take it again for 30 days. I'm really hoping I pass when I do it. It's gonna even do it online, but I hear like they're so like flag you for everything that I'm thinking about going to a place and doing it and just try to find time. But that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get on for me to sell insurance. I'm doing DoorDash. I'm always trying to just better myself as a person. But man, if things been mentally hitting, trying to bring me down, I'm keeping myself above water, trying to be as positive as I can to myself, people around me, man. Because the biggest thing, just like with my girl, I appreciate her so much, because like she knows when I'm down, when I'm not doing my best, and she's there to pick me right up. No matter what she went through, she just had a whole day too, and she'd be positive, stuff like that. Just like with her, I try to do the same. Sometimes I have a bad day, and I see everything just kind of hitting her, and she's doing her best to maintain. That's my cue to go in. Be like, hey, it's gonna be all right. We're gonna figure it out. Maybe I'm gonna come up with ways like, hey, I'm gonna do this, and that's how we gonna get this over with this. Where I'm gonna do this, and it's gonna help with that. We'll wait a little while, see what happens with this. Figure out, as much as you stress at first, take the stress, try to relieve it in a healthy way, and then you got to go about your steps so you can take care of the problems that you have. That's what it is. I understand, man. You feel like you're gonna freak out. I've been there plenty of times. I'm still there sometimes, but you gotta try to not freak out too much and really just think. But all right, I got it out a little bit. Now, what could I actually do to get myself out here, man? I wish all y'all nothing but the best. I really appreciate when it comes to making more videos. If you guys would see a little bit what you'd like to see. I've had some people talk to me about stretching for their shoulder. I'm thinking about doing a little video on that. I had another one or two when it came into men's development, fitness, mental mindset, trying to grow, things like that. And I haven't been growing too much, but just anybody watching your video, if only even one person gets some type of positive value, that's honestly enough. I hope I'm even getting that though. I know I'll get multiple views, even 50 people see it though. I like to think that one person did take something. But wish y'all from the best, man. Just keep trying to grow yourself. I'm telling you, the best you'll ever feel, not ever, but one of the ways to go from feeling like a type of depression to feeling way better about life is if you're currently finding a way to stay above water. All right, you got your regular day job, and that's paying your usual bills. Secondly, you need to make a little extra money. You got to fix up the car. Maybe you have to put that down payment on for something. Maybe you just could use a little extra money to make. Try to find some type of side hustle. Maybe you can do some type of affiliate thing. Maybe you do DoorDash, Uber, Lyft. Excuse me. Maybe you'll find a weekend job or a delivery job somewhere. Try to find a way to make some little extra money, or even if it's something that maybe your side thing is even like doing YouTube, something you're not going to make money with for a long time. That is a possibility too. It depends on how immediate you need money. You need immediate money now, it's not a good idea. But if your job is paying all your bills and you're cool with that, I would say do something like, do social media stuff just to start getting you in there now, and you'll grow. And then third, you want to actually be building yourself for something. So how I think about it is my overall plan. I'm trying to get my insurance license so I can start doing that. That's something that I am working towards currently while I'm doing my full-time job, making money, paying everything off, while also trying to make a little extra money just to fix up the car, do little things, stuff like that, however it may work. put gas in the car, all that good stuff. And you feel better doing that. Like when I was just working, and I just felt so much worse, and I felt even so down about myself about even going to like the gym. I was like, I feel like I shouldn't go. I should be trying to make more money, or I should go because I'm not doing nothing anyways. And it's like, yeah, I should have, I should just be going. And you feel a little better once you start going. Like, man, at least I'm doing that with myself. I'm cleaning up my house more. I'm feeling a little better, trying to clean up my life. We got to cut back on a lot of the negative things as well, because it sucks, man. I feel like so many people relate to just being down, and it's kind of even crazy, like the amount of people that really do. And you gotta work towards something. I mean, just gotta, like, it's simple. It is simple. It's not easy, but the ideal is simple. That find a way to make money now. Find a way for you to do something so that you are growing something now that could eventually be big. And doing all these to make you happier. Because I was so down, and one of my friends that does construction, he started paying me hourly, sometimes after work, some weekends, to come work with him. And then I was still doing YouTube a little bit, and I felt better. I started going back to the gym a little more. Like, I felt so good at that time. And so I was doing more for myself and trying to do a positive. Even though it was more work, it was taking more energy out of me. Like, I enjoyed it because I felt like I was growing, that I'm going in a positive direction. While when I'm not, I feel like, man, like I'm kind of wasting myself. And hopefully a lot of you are above this position. It's not something that you guys are growing through. But if you're down, if you feel depressed in your own way, very negative, you have to cut out the things in your life that's making it negative. It could be people, it could be habits that you have, it could be just toxic relationships. I don't know. It could be so many things. You have a nicotine habit, you got other drug habit, you got a drink habit, porn addiction. You just have a lot of bad people around you that use you for things. So this is pretty broad, but you want to get rid of the negative things in your life, whether they're things, people, even if it's like your parents. It doesn't mean you got to cut these people out forever. You got to give your time away from them now. That's the thing. You probably got to be honest and have the true conversation with them about how you feel as well. And that might cause issues too, but you probably feel better by telling someone the truth. And if they care, they will try to change themselves to be around you. If they don't care, they'll probably just distance themselves anyways, but still fix your problem. Then you have to figure out ways for you to just do the best you can right now for the present moment, and also that you could do right now for kind of a nearby future, like a near future thing that you can do. Then a goal, then you got a long, like, future grow. But then you got a couple goals in the middle. But that's what I'm saying. Try to figure out what your goals are. I'm not saying every day you got to write down your goals and go over it and everything, but don't lose sight on why you're doing what you're doing too. Like, don't forget, man, it's the people in your life now, and it's the family you're gonna have in the future, if that's what you're gonna do. Obviously, this applies to people differently, but stay in there. Don't give up. This is a mental and health check. I wish everybody's doing all right. See some help if you need to. Get some energy out. Watch my channel. Leave me a comment. Y'all have a great day. Peace.